Hello everyone, today we have new video review and this time we are going to talk about something special because it's a new book which comes from a tank museum, and as you can see it's a so-called Tiger Fibel. So this book was originally created as a, let's say, manual for the famous Tiger tank, and this UK museum actually managed to restore this original manual to translate it fully in English and release it as this special issue first, but then I think it will be available also as a normal issue. But I was also, let's say, supporting this project, so that's why we have a chance to check the initial release, which is quite interesting, to be honest. So it arrived to me relatively recently, I think in the beginning of this month, and what we have here is the really nice box with the drawing of the tiger and also name of this book. As you can see, it's a cardboard box. Here on the rear page we also have a short list of the, let's say, features or what you can expect inside this book. And as you can see, this is a glossy cardboard, which is also quite nice. If I lift it up here, you can see that there is a special certificate which shows that this is a collector's edition. And as you can see, it's a book number 1152. I'm not sure how many were printed. It's not mentioned, I think, here. So yeah, it's not written here, but it's written the history, and also there is a signature of the curator from the museum. So it's quite nice thing to have. And the book itself is here, so as you can see, it's not that huge. Here is comparison with my hand, and as far as I know, the original manual was exactly the same size, so that's why authors decided to make it as closer to the original as it is possible, even though this is a translation of the original book. I will remind it again. And if we open it, maybe I'll close the lenses a bit so that you can see more. Okay, now it should be better. So what we are dealing here, as I said, it's a Tiger Fibel full manual for the famous Tiger 1, not the second model. Of course, we have some black and white photos. This obviously will not be included in the original manual if you will check, but this is something to reflect on when you'll be reading this book, and this is really handy thing. Of course, we have a huge list of the supporters. I'm also there, so if you get this book, you'll find my name as well. And then we start with the original manual. So the main feature of such manuals, and there were actually several of them existing for several German tanks, for Tiger and Panther. So here the main issue is that everything, as you can see, is given in the cartoonish form. We also have some explanations on what is the weight or maybe the necessary fuel capacity, as you can see, in order to get to this or that destination. We also have some explanations on how the suspension of Tiger works and how the armament of Tiger works. Controls, of course. Also here we have how to aim the Tiger, and of course some basic tips on how to use this tank in a most efficient way. So as you can see, all of this is given in a, I would say, quite childish way, because as you can see we have various cartoon heroes doing this or that weird thing in a tank, obviously what will not be done in the real military time. But still, it is quite unusual form of supplying such information for the tankman, and I think it was effective if they did it both for the Tiger and also for the Panther. And as you can see, there are plenty of interesting things to read about. So here we have also something about the, I guess, the service, and as you can see, also aiming the tank in a proper way. And we are already on the page 80, so here we also have some small guides on the team efficiency, as far as you can see. Also the coverage of the internal guns, and in total we have 92 pages. Okay, and here we have also the special inserts. So this is for the aiming, as you can see, how you can aim this or that type of the gun. Also quite a nice thing, because this was also included into the original tank manual. And as you can see, each chart actually corresponds with the tank type which you will be aiming at. So we have Caveat 1, we have T-34, we have Caveat 2, and I think there was also Sherman as far as I remember, but all of this stuff also comes as a standard package of this book. So all in all, we have a really interesting release from Tank Museum, and it should be already available, but as I said, what you're watching at the moment is a collector's edition, so it will be kind of difficult to get it. Maybe you'll be able to source it on eBay, maybe, who knows, but it's definitely not for sale on the original website. But you can get a simple version, I'm sure of that, because the same was with the Panther. And of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about such a release. Do not forget to write it here in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye.